All right, hello everybody. We are back with another, as we said before, seasonal nerditude product. I am joined by, product content, whatever you want to fucking call it. I am joined by Mrs. Nerditude slash Jen, aka Jen, once known as Scott Rock Rudy, and we have Alex, aka Man with Two Brains, aka only one brain. It's a lie.
Yeah.
Now we are doing something a little weird, new this year. We're doing the adult advent calendars from various vendors. Alex and I are both doing beer, and I'll be doing cheese, and Jen's got two types of wine because she's a lush, and some cheese as well. So we're going to start off with my selection. Day one of my alcoholic journey is Christoffel. I believe this is Christofferson's beer label. Wait, no, that's not right at all.
Great actor.
Yeah, and he's supposed to be a country singer, though, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He's good in Blade, though. Fucking Whistler.
What?
Jen, whoa, professional camera lady. What tasty beverages, parentheses, sequel, do you have?
So the first one is a Cabernet Sauvignon from Aldi. It is a Lodi 2020. And the second one I have from the Sam's Club wine calendar is a Brut Rosé.
Yeah, well, I got a 40-ounce tall boy, a butt fuck. It's delicious. You know,
Get that at Miska's?
At Miska's, yeah. Right after I threw a brick through their window, because you're at Miska's, why not? Alex knows it's fucking true as well. He's like, I've seen people do it.
I watched the owner break his own window and claim
oh boy,
a $10,000 bottle of fucking whiskey was taken away.
Yeah, taken away and then put directly through his urinary
Into
tract.
his stomach, yeah.
What you got, Alex?
My first beer from the Advent calendar of Costco.
Costco, Kirkland brand?
It's not Kirkland. It's a German brew, but
that's a Kirkland.
It doesn't say anything Kirkland on it, which is weird.
Odd for Costco, yeah.
Yeah, so it's called Grantler Hell. I don't know if you can see.
Such a cool can too.
Yeah, it's a lot of green on it, so it's going to be faded out.
Green? I thought it was invisible. Ha! You've tricked me.
Every can I'm going to be drinking this year is 16.9 ounces, so
yeah, well,
it's a tall boy.
I didn't even look at the percentage by volume on this thing, to be honest with you.
For this one, it's a 4.9. It's not very much.
Oh man,
I don't even know what mine is.
The Brut Rosé from Sam's Club is 11.5%.
11.5%?
Yeah. I'm going to go to work with a nice hangover tomorrow.
Oh, you and your teeny tummy.
And the Cabernet is a 13.5%.
Oh, wow. Both of those are stronger than my one can.
5% by volume. I just read that this beer has a orange peel in it, which does appeal to me. But it's also got coriander, which doesn't appeal to me so much.
That's just, isn't that just like a...
It's a fucking seasoning. You put it in tacos.
Isn't like a version of cinnamon, though?
No, the savory aspect, savory end, I guess, but it's not sweet.
I can't remember what coriander...
More so like a mix of cinnamon and clove.
Ooh.
Okay.
Great.
I always have these recipes that call for coriander, but I never could find it. So
I like to just kick down an old troll tree. Those Keebler elves have it in abundance.
I'm gonna crack mine open and pour it in my glass so it'll get.
I'm gonna crack mine open and I don't use a glass because I'm white trash.
Let's all crack them open at the same time.
Oops.
You hear that? You hear that freshness seal? It actually does have a. You know what it smells like?
Smells good.
It's very reminiscent of like the Kugel when you mix the two. Not the red lemon berry, but I am smelling the orange. I have to preface this. I used to be a heavy drinker. I'm not much of a drinker at all anymore, really. My wife, since having Mrs. Nerditude, since having bariatric surgery, can't really hold a whole lot of liquor, and I just drink shots until I'm blackout drunk. So, needless to say, we haven't really drank definitely since your surgery, months before that. So, this is my, we'll see. Let's see. Everybody, are we doing the first sip together?
Yeah. Let me just
It does smell good. I gotta be
I
honest.
don't really have a. It doesn't really have a flavory smell or anything.
Jen double fisting it over there. Fucking.
I am drinking it out of my Mackinac Island.
Oh, very
glass,
nice.
so.
I'm drinking it out of the bottle as if it was a fucking ice house. Cheers.
All right, cheers.
So it's like a Leinenkugel meets a Hofbrau.
Okay.
Um,
It's funny because this is kind of like a Hofbrau as well.
This is not like a bro.
I'd imagine that's pretty sweet.
It's not super sweet. I mean, it is a sweeter wine, but because it is a sparkling wine, you definitely get the sparkling aspect of it with the rosé flavor.
See, the problem is I'm not even really getting any hints of the citrus in it at all, which is disappointing. I was looking forward to some orange. Judging by Jen's face, that one was delicious. So my theory is nothing cleanses the palate like a nice hunk of cheese in your fat fucking mouth. So what I decided, cheese advent calendars. Alex doesn't
I'm just
have
going to continue my
one.
beer.
You ready to see my book?
I have my whiskey on the side.
Right. Chasing beer with whiskey. Jen, when you're ready, we'll open them. Are you ready?
Oh, look at the deer. Winter Wonderland.
If I do it fast, you don't even know I opened. Oh, fuck.
Can't take you anywhere, man.
I'm in my own home. What is your cheese?
So mine is
Famunda.
Edam, EDAM.
So this is by the Ichester Cheese Company, British. So Ichester, British cheese. Funny thing is, they have a Mexicana flavor, and as you can see, it's actually called that. And it's a little weird to me. I mean, I guess. Oh, I punched right through several of them. Oh no. Oh, it's a bigger piece of cheese. This is Applewood. That's the wrong one. Is that my fault, or is that somebody didn't label it right?
Oh, so yours is like the cheese and the wax cheese.
Yeah, it's probably going to be delicious. I'm not going to lie.
Jen's,
Yeah.
You said Adam, Edam?
Yes, so it's a semi-hard cheese that originated in the Netherlands and is named after the town of Edam in the province.
Nice. My mother used to love eating that cheese like that from the wax and in the wax and stuff.
So, fun fact about it: it travels well and it does not spoil; it only hardens.
So I'm a little disappointed.
This one's not to be confused with those little wax balls of cheese that you get at the store. I don't think this is the same one, but this is the one that my mom actually used to love eating.
So I chose number 1, and I was supposed to get Mexicana cheese. I don't even see a single Mexicana in this box.
Did it fall when you...
Nah, Sam's Club fucking lied to me, bro. Pieces of shit. Tell me fucking Mexican. You got what? Red Leicester? You got Applewood Original. Red Leicester. So
We're gonna go through all 24 days of match cheese already.
they're all the fucking same. I guess I'll eat one of the 7 originals I have in here. This is disappointing. Leave it to a Walmart branded fucking company to fuck something up like fucking cheese. It's not one fucking British company. What the fuck do they know about fucking Mexican cheese? We couldn't figure it out, mate. We just fucking gave you more of the original. I don't know what you want me to say. Ooh, Yoko broke up the Beatles. So yeah, it was supposed to be Mexican, and now there's a giant fucking hole where that was, so I don't even know where day 2 is. It's somewhere where this gunshot came from. Fridge door friendly.
That's another thing that we were talking about is how badly the calendars fuck with my food. I don't understand why on earth they do this like this.
At least you can hold your advent calendar in your hand. Mine.
So this actually
super huge.
isn't a diagram of the daily, right? It's just telling you, hey, you fat fuck,
What
you
they
got
look
24 pieces. This is what's in there. But life is like an advent calendar made of cheese. You never know what you're going to get. I am wildly disappointed. I am going to personally tomorrow, I'm going to email. It's Ilchester cheese, mate. That's all it is. IlchesterCheese.com.
How many different cheeses is there? 12?
There's 24 cheeses inside, 9 different cheeses.
Oh.
3 not even 3 apiece?
You're gonna get 18, 19, 20, 22. You're gonna have 6. Yeah, you're gonna have 6 left over.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if I don't come across that fucking piece of Mexican in that box somewhere, I'm gonna lose my shit. I am gonna lose my shit.
Well, how's your piece of cheese?
Weird.
Which one was it?
The original.
Mine is really good. It's like a softer version of Brick and Munster, I would say, mixed together.
Okay.
So this is like a mix of smoked Gouda. It's got the consistency of slightly harder cream cheese. But I gotta be honest, when you take a bite of it, it quickly turns into fucking mortar in your mouth.
Ooh.
Like, I have only this big of a piece left. And I'm contemplating if my life is worth putting the whole thing in there. Let's see. I mean, I'm going to try to talk. I know this is rude to talk while eating, but just to demonstrate. I'm just chewing. And right now, like some sort of alien-esque goo is clinging to every open gum pore, whatever's in my mouth, and is slowly eating away the insides of my mouth. Holy shit. So much so that this, frankly, not great beer is the only thing from me and certain death. I'm still choking particles of that I can only assume is what maybe started the coronavirus. It wasn't that bad tasting. But getting it down, I mean, I'm still... I mean, what, is a cheese supposed to give you dry mouth?
No.
I mean, it wasn't bad. I think that sort of cheese you'd probably be best with on a cracker. But once again, have something to drink, because that plus cracker, I'm pretty sure that's how you get quicksand. I mean, not bad tasting. Kudos to them for making a treat that can kill you.
Did it have like an oily film on it, like when you went to take a bite of it? Like
no,
smoked cheeses on it?
That was nice. It did not.
Okay. That's one thing I don't like about smoked cheese on some of them is you get that's like oily film.
And all of them fool you, though. They all look like they have it because the way they seal it, and it glistens. So when you pull it out, all of them glisten because they're designed to, when you go into the grocery store, you see through the little cellophane, and it's supposed to be, look at me, I'm shiny, eat me. And it's just, and I also I'm tired of cheese. Like, that piece was just shaped into a weird, it looked like it was a Tootsie Roll. There's definitely wine or something in there, though.
I think my wife was showing me that she broke her key to the car. That's awesome.
How do you do that?
We bought new key fobs, and I had to, and she doesn't, I don't know, she like cranks it instead of, holding the key fob and turning it.
So what should our rating system be?
We could do it out of 5.
Okay.
Simple.
Now,
you can do it by taste and all that other stuff, like however you want to do.
I'm gonna let you lead it because I'm not much of a drinker.
Well, I don't really rate beers on the IBU like all the beer snobs do. If I like it, if it smells bad, if it smells good, if it leaves an aftertaste.
Sometimes it does smell bad, and I still like it.
Yeah, some Heineken, sometimes, yeah.
I like Swiss cheese. I like feta. I know what that's about. I didn't really. I mean, that cheese was okay. I just had. There's like 17 of those in there too.
We could also throw in like the design of the packaging, whatever. Not so much for the cheese because that really threw you off.
Jen, how was your cheese?
I meant like
the cheese was really good. I'm still working on it. 3 ounces and
I,
all.
I ate mine because I'm a firm believer in I'm gonna kill my enemy before it kills me. So I took it head on.
Okay.
I don't trust that fucking cheese. I gotta be careful of the other ones now, no matter the flavor.
But for me, going based on the design of the can, which I do like it.
It
A
is a
lot of
cool
this green
can.
because I have a green screen, so it's fucking it up. But I did send you a picture too, so if you want to throw that in there later, just to
Yeah, yeah, it's a cool
pop it
looking
in
can.
there.
I was jealous of the can. All I have is this fucking German church design. Oh, pray to the gods for the yeast.
At least you got German beer this time because when I bought my first Aldi brand, there was no German beer at all,
That's
and
probably a good thing.
I think I had 4 different versions or four of the same beers, and like at least
What
in
type
two
of were
weeks.
they at least good? Like, cause I'm not the
The
biggest
first time
fan of
I got
German beers.
the first time I well the German beers I could do. That's why I went with the Costco brand
See,
again
I'm
because
not
I
a
had it.
huge beer guy, and even when I drank heavily, I was hard liquor. Like that's my boozins.
Yeah.
This actually, I haven't had. I'm actually feeling kind of, and I know pussy. This is how little we drink. One beer, and I'm not drunk at all, but I am feeling it. It's kind of nice.
It could be a combination too, so it's not just the beer.
Hello, darkness. What are you inferring? The cheese was fermented oddly? That better be what you're inferring to, motherfucker.
I'm not talking about any devil's lettuce either.
Hello, darkness, my old friend Jazz Cabbage. Ah,
No, but as far as looks,
I know I'm
the
delicious looking. You don't
smell,
have to say it.
it smells like a normal beer,
Well, hold
which
it up. Like, what's the color? Hold it up.
it's not really like
Oh, that is
Miller Lite.
piss colored, to be
Oh no,
honest with
this is
you.
the green. This is the
Oh, okay. I was like, he's drinking piss.
the
No,
green screen.
so it's
Man.
got your typical Miller Lite color,
Yeah, that's why I'm not too fond
which
of
is
that.
throwing
But
you off completely because I know your vast not love of Miller Lite.
no, I drink Miller Lite because it's better for me. But
Is it really?
Calories.
kind of.
Victor, who, just a shout out, I'll be posting the first episode of the new podcast in Nothing We Trust. That'll be out this week, Spotify and all the other video or audio only, no video on it.
Not yet.
No, I don't know. We'll see if we do video. I mean, there's only so much people want to fucking see my face. Anyways, Victor's he does basically Michelob, whatever it is, which is like it's like seltzer, alcoholic seltzer, basically.
Okay.
And he's doing that to cut the carbs because he's on keto.
Michelob Ultra.
Whatever at one point he was basically White Claw. Whatever White Claw is basically
okay.
he's basically drinking that. So, but whatever, he likes his booze. So,
Okay.
see, my vice is actually I'd argue somewhat worse than booze, which is sugar. Which I rather than this, I'll go chug a 2 liter of brisk. I don't do that anymore because yeah, it's too delicious, too much delicious. Jen, tell me how your wines are.
So, out of the two, I definitely prefer the Brut Rosé over the Cabernet. I've never been a fan of the drier Cabernet.
Real wine. She's not a fan. She likes dessert wine.
Yes.
Okay.
That would be correct. Yeah, it's not my thing. It honestly, to me, tastes like dirty gym shoe water.
Camera zooming in's all dramatic.
Stanley Yelnitz's family's brew from Hulls.
We don't say that name in this house.
The shoe water.
Bad experience with Shia LaBeouf.
But the Brut Rosé, while it still has that dryness to it, to me at least, it's a little more tolerable.
They loaded it with sugar.
I don't think they loaded it with sugar.
You'd be surprised. You want a grapes, lady? Huh? It's all sugar. Alex, how do we finish off your review on that brewski?
Right, so
the
for
disappointing
me,
sounding brewski.
This one, yeah, it's not going to be my favorite out of the bunch. I could already tell. I do like the can. I do like the fucking presentation of the whole setup going into it, but it smells like a normal beer. It tastes like a normal beer, and it looks like a normal beer. So and it's also a 4.9 alcohol content, and I just came off of a whole 7.9, 9.9 fucking IPA kick from the last 3 weeks.
So it's pussy beer.
There's a big difference, yes.
Pussy beer is what you're drinking.
Yes, right now.
4.9%. I give that to my kids for breakfast. It's a wake me up.
Yes. But I am going to give it a 2.5. It is the first one, so hopefully it gets better.
You would hope is like the Christmas beer better be damn good. Is all I'm like. Santa himself better have shat that motherfucker out if you're waiting until the last day.
Also that it's a German beer, so it's like okay.
See, I'm not a huge fan of German beer. I'm not. I'm not going to tell the stories until the famous story of Mrs. Nerditude's run-in with German beer. Jen,
Yeah, you tell every chance you get.
That's because it's funny. First off, go ahead and round out your review. Let us know out of 5 what you give. Did you already do that?
I did.
Alex did. You still have to give us your stars out of 5.
2.5 for me.
For each out of 5. Not 4, not 7 or 6. 5.
So with the Cabernet, I give it a 0.5 stars.
0.5?
Yeah, I really don't like it.
Okay.
The Brutes, I would give it about a 2.5.
Okay.
There is nothing special about this beer. This is it's not a German beer because a German beer would be 8%. This is 5%. It's a Miller Lite with skunk. I don't taste any sort of citrus. I don't taste coriander, whatever the fuck that's supposed to be.
Coriander is actually supposed to be cilantro.
Yeah, there you go, cilantro.
Coriander is cilantro, so like as I said, it's a spicy, not a spicy, but it's a spice, not a sweetened season.
You mix coriander.
It's kind of like a mint. It's kind of like a mint.
Yeah,
cilantro.
I guess see, that's the thing with German beers though, is the skunky always outweighs it unless you have something like that has anise in it, which not many beers have anise in it, and that's because the Germans
anise or anise. I'm sorry,
anise. What was it? Because the ones that are drinking the German beer are also probably fucking pounding Jägermeister, which is nothing but anise. So it's like, I don't know. I don't love this shit. It's whatever. I mean, this month better get better.
I'm hoping the same.
And I'm done with it. Break it against the wall. I got to repaint it tomorrow.
Do it.
Yeah, no, I give it a 2. It tastes like every other German beer, but it is what it is. It doesn't have that. You know how the German beers have that bite because of how strong they are? Like when you take a swig, it's like a good German beer has it doesn't hit you like hard liquor, but it's in the throat, it hits differently a little bit. This doesn't have that at all. This is just, like I said, it's Miller Lite with skunk. 2 out of 5. That's what I think of it. With that saying, I'm not
a lot of 2s and a 0.5.
I'm not a drinker. The cheese, I give the cheese.
What about your cheeses? No,
I give that cheese a 2. It's it tastes okay. It's a smoked cheese with some sort of probably port wine in it. Like I said, don't eat the whole piece, unless you have your will made out, because it'll fucking take you down.
Not at once, you mean, right?
Not at once. No, you got to chop. I'd eat it maybe in 1/16.
Okay.
It's the type of thing where if you gave a small piece to a lab rat, done. It would just clog up his breathing hole. Yeah, I'm
paused up.
I'm thinking what you could do is maybe pack it in, like if you put a hole in the drywall by accident, pack it in there and then spray paint over it. That might be a good use for it. And the problem is there's only 9 cheeses, and the days have nothing to do with anything. So I might as well just pick one out, and I've got probably 4 of those concrete motherfuckers, and that's not if the rest of them don't. If the rest of them have the same consistency, you may very well see my death within this month.
So, I would say with my cheese, I would give it a 4.
Oh.
And now
looks like you got the shitty end, Matt.
I did.
I wish I had more of that cheese, because when I would take a bite of it and then take a sip of the Cabernet slightly tasted better.
It tasted a little bit less like poison.
Well, yeah, it cleaned your palate for the next taste. That's what it was.
If I had more of the cheese, I probably would have given the Cabernet a full 1 star.
Whoa, revolutionary! Giving it a whole
Yeah.
0.5 more.
0.5 for the Cabernet, 2.5 for the Brut, and a 4-star for the cheese.
Nice.
All right,
So
well,
the cheese won in this game.
you know what, Jen? I love you, but fuck you, and fuck your choices. All right, you took that cheese. You gave me that cheese as a goddamn food assassin. You thought I would shove the whole piece into my mouth because I'm a fucking pig, and I didn't, because if I would have, I'd be dead. I'm watching you. 'Tis the season to be jolly and watch you. I don't trust it.
The
So my
insurance.
intent on getting 2 cheese calendars is that I know how much we both like.
You see
cheese.
this? 'Tis the season of lies. Each one of these, no, doesn't matter what day you're ripping out of. It's all got the consistency. You remember when you used to just pour glue on the school desk and it would dry and it would make that weird plasticky substance and you would roll it between your fingers? I'm pretty sure this is a byproduct of that.
So where did that one come from? What store?
That one is Sam's Club. His is Sam's.
She says Sam's Club, but I'm pretty sure it's an
And the other one
assassin's
came
lab.
from Aldi?
Mine is from Aldi.
You want to, she's got the good one that you made by the Dutch. I get, here's Applewood smoked flavored cheddar, Applewood vintage smoked flavored cheddar, Mexicana somewhere, with mixed peppers, Ilchester, vintage, there's several, red vintage, double Gloucester cheese, and then finally cheddar cheese with apples, onion, and sage. I think by the time we're gonna get to the apples, onion, and sage, and it's gonna kill me. Her camera blew up. I think she may have gotten one of my pieces of cheeses, and is choking to death right now.
No, I'm sorry.
All right. What, you got something to say?
Yeah, the cheeses that are in my box, so there's 24 pieces, 12 cheeses, so I'm assuming one of each. There is mature cheddar, Gouda with black pepper, Edam, Gouda.
The damn Gouda? Why'd you get the damn Gouda?
White cheddar, Mediterranean Gouda, red Leicester,
She's got hit with the Leicester too. Maybe that one will try to kill her.
jalapeno Gouda,
Gouda.
double Gloucester,
So she got the Gouda box and I got the garbage
mustard
box.
Gouda, and truffle cheddar. I'm most excited about the truffle.
See, I don't understand why I'm being treated like a second-class citizen here, and I get the death box and you get truffle Gouda.
But how many did you say? 24 different cheeses for you, Jen?
No, well, there's 24 pieces, but 12 different cheeses.
But you still got more.
2 each.
At least you're gonna have 2 each.
Yeah.
Matt's got to have like 3 and 3 and 3 and then 2 and 2.
I have 7 Leicesters. I've got 14 originals. I've got 1 with onion and sage and apple, and 1 Mexicana. 1 lonely Latinos in that box.
I honestly didn't even remember
American cheese.
There were 2 different cheese
Right.
boxes.
I got the same cheese they put on White Castle cheeseburgers in this fucking box, and you've got delicious
I thought
Gouda.
that they were the same ones.
I got double stuffed fucked on this one. I
You know
tell you
what,
that
though?
much.
Let's just all be thankful that we were able to get wine and beer.
It's easy to say that from your tower with your delicious cheeses, not the ones that are trying to kill you. These are trying to wipe me out. This is how I die, live on stream. I'm in the black void already.
It's only doing that because those are the ones from last year for Sam's Club.
Right, yeah, exactly. We've had them in the freezer all year. Hopefully the texture's still good. Wait, hold on. Does it say 2021 anywhere on the box, or did I get an old death cheese box, courtesy of the Walmart branded?
It's gonna say 1998.
Best.
I mean, mine says used by January 8th, 2022.
So I've actually gotten you beat. Mine says January 15th, 2022.
Okay.
There's more byproduct in yours.
I was going to say, is there supposed to be this many chemicals in cheese? I'm just wondering. Zyklon, but what? No. Let's see. Just once again, this is cheddar. So this would have been cheddar. It says best before January 15th. I don't think. I mean, I'm not excited. I'm not excited about that journey. I would eat it on a cracker, but I'm pretty sure that combination. It's like a fucking horror movie from the 90s. It just sits in the throat and kills you.
These next 24 days or 23 days of cheese with listening to you talk about cheese is going to be fun.
We are going to release these weekly, so we're going to do this week's because the December started midweek. It'll be Wednesday through Sunday. We'll bring that bitch out Monday, and then so on and so forth. We'll go from Monday to Sunday, and until we finish out the week. They all won't be this long, I don't think, but we'll see. I don't care, to be honest.
We got to squeeze this in this Friday.
Yeah, we got to figure that out. Maybe we'll have Jen jump in with everybody and just have the guys watch us.
That'd be fun too.
Be envious of our beer cheese. You and I will get a little loosey goosey before the show, and then end up arguing about being loosey goosey at the end.
No, because usually let's get the pleasantries out of the way at the beginning, and then squeeze it in between the start.
That's what I'm saying. Well, yeah,
we can do that. Yeah, we can do that.
We'll just have Jen jump in before she goes to bed.
Yeah, we can do that. This will be fun.
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. We will see you. Once again, these will be weekly, so we'll see you next week with next week's. But
there may be a lot of redundancy of introduction and stuff.
We'll have we'll
edit that out.
We'll have Wednesday through Sunday on this episode, so you'll get a few days here, and then starting next week, you have the full Monday through Sunday rotation. I really do hope it gets better because I got to be honest, between the murder cheese and the weak German beer, disappointed. So I think next time I have to go to Mariano's, the far superior store in every way. Or Tony's.
Just create your own advent calendar.
Right, I'm just going to get that pick your own 6-pack or whatever. Like, it's all Christmas themed, and I just markered them with a green fucking marker. Just like colored them in like an asshole. All right, everybody, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Love you.